What makes you immortal? What you took or what you stood for? Ishikawa Goemon was born around 1558, and almost everything about his life is wrapped in legend, so thick it's nearly impossible to separate the man from the myth. Some accounts say he trained as a ninja under the master Momochi Sandayu in Iga province. Others say he was a samurai's son who turned to crime after his father was killed. Even his origins refuse to be ordinary. What is certain is what he became. Goemon operated as a thief and outlaw during the turbulent final decades of the Sengoku period, feudal Japan's century of constant war. But he wasn't just any criminal. He became Japan's version of Robin Hood, a folk hero who stole from the powerful and, according to legend, gave to the poor. Whether that was entirely true or mostly mythology built by people who desperately needed someone to root for, it barely matters. He gave the powerless a name to believe in. His most audacious act, or most celebrated failure, depending on how you look at it, was an alleged assassination attempt on Toyotomi Hideyoshi himself, the man who had unified Japan through iron will and ruthless strategy. Goemon reportedly infiltrated Hideyoshi's castle, one of the most heavily guarded places in the country. He was caught. In 1594, Goemon was sentenced to one of the most brutal public executions in feudal Japan: death by boiling in iron cauldrons in Kyoto. According to legend, even in his final moments, he tried to protect his young son until the very end. What witnesses saw that day became part of his legend, a story that blurred the line between cruelty, loyalty, and myth. Now, some people are remembered not because the system rewarded them, but because they refused to pretend the system was fair. Goemon had no army, no castle, no political alliance. He had audacity, a cause, and the refusal to disappear quietly into a world that had decided people like him didn't matter. You don't need permission from power to stand for something real. You don't need the system to validate what you know is wrong. The most dangerous person in any era isn't the one with the most resources. It's the one who decides, clearly and finally, what they will not accept. Ready for warrior wisdom that goes beyond the battlefield and into the streets? Subscribe to Kensei Code for weekly episodes exploring outlaws, samurai, and rebels who refuse to bow. Drop a comment. What would you risk everything to stand against? Share it. Someone needs permission to defy today.